Starting in Barcelona and finishing in Barcelona, 14 boats are racing around the world, two-handed, non-stop. On a cold, overcast New Year's Eve day, thousands seek a vantage point on the Spanish coastline to watch the start of this marathon race. Out of the who's who of offshore racing, it's a French team on board Groupe Belle that take the early lead. But threading their way through the Gibraltar Straits first and out into the Atlantic is Verbac Paprec 3. Passing the Canary Islands, the boats and sailors are now in their element, firing southwest across the Atlantic in fast trade winds. Foncia and Verbac Paprec 3 provide the fireworks in a duel for the lead. But in crushing conditions, disaster is never far away.
We're aware that during a non-stop round-the-world race, normally 50% of the participants don't finish.
And cruelly for Jean Lecam and Bruno Garcia, this is exactly what happens to their boat Président. Catastrophic failure to their mast signals the end to their race. By the time the lead boats have reached the Brazilian coastline, both have taken a pounding in the fast North Atlantic conditions and decide to make an unscheduled pit stop in Recife before dipping into the Southern Ocean. Foncia is first in, and working through the night, the shore crew lift the boat out of the water and they repair the bow of the boat where the crash box has been damaged after hitting a submerged object. Dick and Perron arrive hours later to fix their mainsail track. This diversion is a gift for the chasing pack. Estrella Damm and Mapfre take the two leading positions, and for the first time ever, a Spanish boat leads the Barcelona World Race.
I don't know how to start. Thanks for the congratulations. As you know, it's wicked to be at the front of the fleet.
Having rejoined the race, Foncia and Verbac Paprec 3 hooked into stronger, faster winds south of the lead boats, and by day 26 had recovered the lead positions. But then, disaster. Francois Gabard and Michel Desjoyeux report that their mast has broken 25 meters above the deck. Michel Desjoyeux, the legend, is forced to retire from the race. Now 1 month in and a third of the way around the 25,000-mile course, the fleet now face their toughest challenge, the ferocious Southern Ocean.
You've got conditions like nowhere else in the world. Huge waves, strong winds, and when the waves hit, the boat makes strange noises.
Successfully overcoming these conditions, and just when the race looks to have a clear leader, Verbac Paprec 3 announced that they have to stop in Wellington to make urgent repairs. As the French duo work to fix the mainsail system, they're conscious that Mapfre are eating into their lead. At the first opportunity, Jean-Pierre Dick and Loic Perron dock out, and the luck of the gods is with them. Light winds have stalled the chasing Spanish team on board Mapfre. As Iker Martinez and Xavi Fernandez navigate the notorious Cook Strait, Verbac Paprec 3 head east into the South Pacific. Mapfre continue to close the gap and get within striking distance of the lead boat.
We are like 30 miles back.
Really happy to race against them, for sure, against you guys, and you are doing tremendous work. It's not finished.
Mapfre close within a few miles of Verbac Paprec 3, and the two teams slug it out in the Southern Ocean, day after day.
Our Spanish friends are 15 miles away. This is war.
Having left Barcelona 61 days earlier, the leading boats in the Barcelona World Race were approaching Cape Horn, a milestone for the race and a milestone for any ocean sailor.
Le capot de la messieurs
After 10 solid days of drag racing, the grueling conditions had taken their toll over second-place Mapfre, who round only 4 hours later. But then the Spanish team take the decision to find sheltered water to repair a sailing hoisting halyard.
We're taking time to fix this because we couldn't hoist the J1, which is the biggest sail after the Solent.
Sadly, the 6th and 7th place boats would retire at this point, Group Belle and Mirabeau. This left the remaining boats in an Atlantic sprint to the finish. A sprint that would end in calm waters off Barcelona, where Verbac Paprec 3, Jean-Pierre Dick and Loïc Perron would win the second edition of the Barcelona World Race.
It's amazing, 2 times with a new boat. The fact that I came back with them from Auckland helped. It allowed me to make the boats reliable. With Loïc, it's been magic all the way around the world. We've really enjoyed it.
Mapfre is the second boat home, and the first time Spanish sailors have stepped onto the podium in the 2 editions of the race.
It's great. I'm very happy. I'm very emotional. It's a great moment, very nice.
And completing the podium, Pachi Rivero and Antonio Pires on board Renault ZE sailing team.